Fifth, your money needs to buy you some financial insurance. When I say that your money needs to buy you financial insurance, I'm not saying that you just need to go out and buy life insurance, although life insurance is very important. What I mean is you need to have some financial protection to protect you and your family against anything. This starts by having a savings cushion. Make sure you have some money in the bank to protect you just in case you lose your job or in case an emergency happens. That way you have money to fall back on. Get yourself a will or some other sort of estate planning because you don't want your family fighting each other over who gets your money when you die. You definitely want to do this sooner rather than later because, well, we can't predict when we're gonna go. There's a couple ways that you can go about doing this. If you don't have a ton of money, then you can just go online and create a will for like $200 or $300. If you have more money or more assets and you want to make sure that things are done right, then call up an estate planning attorney in your area and have them work with you to create a full plan. That way you know how your assets are going to be distributed after you die. And financial insurance also means having insurance. Big surprise there, right? Look, I don't like paying for insurance, but it's a small price I pay today to protect me against a big headache in the future. If you have a business, you need business insurance and probably multiple kinds of business insurance depending on how big you are. You need health insurance, car insurance, home insurance, and you might need life insurance too. Again, I have an article below that explains why. Sixth, your money needs to buy you your needs. See what I did there? There's a difference between what you need and what you want. I'm gonna get to your wants in just a second, but you gotta not confuse your wants for your needs. You need a place to stay, but if you don't have any money, do you need to be spending $1,500 a month on rent? When I was in law school, I wanted to invest as much as I could back into me and my business and my investments, so I shared an apartment where I slept on the living room floor. I didn't have a room, and so every night when I came home, I would pull my mattress out, put it into the living room floor, put it on the ground, put on my sheets, go to sleep, wake up the next morning, pack up my sheets, put my mattress back in the hallway, and then go on with my day. That's how I had a place to stay for less than $400 a month, including my internet, including my heat, including my electricity, including my water, and including my parking. You need a car to get to work, but do you need to pay $800 a month for a Benz? No. Before you spend money on what you want, you gotta spend money on what you need and take care of yourself, your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health, and your financial health by investing your money and building a savings cushion before you go out and buy all the things you want. And this brings me to number 7, spending money on things you want. Anybody can be financially successful if you have discipline and delayed gratification. Delayed gratification means I wanna go on a $10,000 trip to Hawaii, but I don't got $10,000 to do that, so I'm not gonna put this on my credit card and I'm gonna wait to save up more money until I got $10,000 to go on this vacation. The thing you have to understand here with your wants is anytime you spend money on something you want, so a Benz or a trip to Hawaii, that's money that you cannot use to build your wealth. But the whole point of being financially smart is so you can spend your money on things that you want. So it's a balance. You don't want to spend all your money on wants before you can afford it because you're just going to rack up a whole bunch of debt and not have any assets. And you also don't want to have this delayed gratification for your whole life and never be able to enjoy your life. The simplest thing that you can do is create a financial system for your money, like the 75-15-10 rule that we have. What this says is anytime you make $1, 75 cents is the maximum you can spend, 15 cents is the minimum you invest, and 10 cents is the minimum you save. So when you follow this plan, you know what money you have to spend, and now when you have the spending money and you want to buy something you want, follow a rule of 5, which says if you cannot buy 5 of them, you cannot afford 1 of them. Also, when it comes to your wants, don't finance anything that doesn't pay you because now you're paying interest on something that's losing money. 8, use your money to buy your time back. When you have money, you can buy a better car, you can buy a better vacation, you can buy better food, you can buy a better gym membership, but the one thing that your money cannot buy you is more time. Every single one of us get 24 hours a day. That's it. And none of us know when our last day is gonna be, which is why you want to use some of your money to buy your time back. If you work long hours Monday through Friday and all of your evenings are spent cooking dinner and planning for the next day and all of your weekends are spent doing home chores, it doesn't matter how much money you make, you have no time. If you don't like cooking or you don't like doing home chores, then use some of your money to hire somebody to do some of these things for you. That way you can buy your time back. You can save time on weekdays by doing a grocery or a meal delivery service, or maybe even hire a chef depending on how much money you're making, and you can hire somebody to help you with your home chores. That way you don't have to spend all of your time doing that. Now you're effectively buying your time back because now you have more time to do the things that you want to do. We can even put a dollar figure on this. If you value your time at $25 an hour and you can hire somebody to cook for you or clean for you or do your chores for you at $14 an hour, it is profitable for you to hire somebody else to do the things that you don't want to do. That way you have more time. And what are you going to do with this newfound time? Well, you can invest money in 9, doing things you like. You should want to live a fulfilling life, and that means doing things that you like to do. If you have a hobby, spend money on that. Try something new. Try an acting class, try a dance class, try a pottery class. Try new things, see what you like. If you have a spouse or a partner or a family that takes care of you, spend some of your money taking care of them. Again, the key here is to do this when you can afford to do it. These are not things that are going to give you an immediate ROI on your money, but these are things that you can spend your money on because now you have money. And number 10, use some of your money to give back. It costs money to eat and it costs money to feed other people. When you have money, you can take better care of yourself and you can take better care of your community. We've all been in tough situations before, and sometimes we just need a little push. And when you're in a position where you can help somebody, either you have knowledge or you have financial resources, or if you have something else, connections, you can use these things to help other people. The more you have, the more you can do. We all have things that we're passionate about, and when you have money, you can use your money to make a difference. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you gotta do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.